Wars Galaxy's Edge has 3 exits. That's the entrance I went to, into the Droid Depot. There's another one directly behind me. Oh, and there looks like there's a little, oh, we've had a few casualties. Oh dear. Oh, I hope they go back to the depot and get fixed up. Anyway, 3 exits. One of them is over here. This exit is going to take us into Frontierland, which is sort of in the direction of where I need to go to get to my restaurant reservation. And I'm super happy that we're doing dinner now, or lunch, because I'm real hungry. So here we go. So I'm here at the Riverbell Terrace, going to have lunch today. I was going to sit inside, and it is beautiful. I'm going to get some video of it in a minute, but I decided to sit outside because it's a really lovely day for outside dining. So I have checked in, and now I'm just waiting for my name to be called. I actually made this dining reservation this morning. So I went onto the Disneyland website, checked to see if they had any available, and they had one for $135. I was very lucky, but I am alone, so that might have helped things along a little bit. When I checked in just now, the person at check-in asked me which Fantasmic show I wanted to see, whether I wanted to see the 9 o'clock or the 10:30. So I asked to see the 10:30 one, and so I believe what I'll get is some kind of ticket to show that I've done this dining reservation and that I can get into that show. I'll explain a little bit more about it when we go and sit down for some food. I've been seated, lovely table, I'll show you the view in a minute. I've got a special menu which is a little bit different to their standard menu, so it's kind of a cut down version of what they usually offer. I'm going to have a corn chowder for starter, definitely. Their veggie option is a barbecue tofu, which sounds unbelievable, but this is a set price extravaganza. I think this is going to cost me $42 plus tax, then plus anything else that I order on top of it. So if I was to try to make the most out of that money, the best thing would be to get meat. That's just usually the way that it works. I'm going to have a look through and see, because there is a skillet of mac and cheese, which also sounds really good. For dessert, oh my god, I get starter, entree and dessert. Good thing I'm hungry. And then for dessert, that Maleficent dragon thing does look good, but the cookies and cream pudding sounds... No, it's got to be the Maleficent dragon. It's got to be the Maleficent dragon. Okay, I'm going to carry on having a look at this and make my final choices, and I'll see you when the food gets here. Oh, we'll take a bit of a shot of the view first. So out of the 2 starters, there was one that was only really one that I was going to order, and that's going to be the corn chowder. Not that I'm really a corn chowdery person, but the other one was a salad that had arugula in it, and one does not eat the arugula. Oh, it's good. I was going to go for the veggie option, and then I folded and went for the mac and cheese. I'm having all the yellow food today. And it is actually really good. It's cooked in a skillet, it's got a crust on top, and I did ask for some barbecue sauce on the side, just because barbecue sauce in America is amazing. So I am having some barbecue sauce on my mac and cheese, and I don't care. So here she is, the Maleficent dragon. It's a kind of chocolatey, moussey, cheesecakey thing, I think, with some kind of berries in it as well. It's very interesting. Extremely decadent. Yeah, I quite like it. It's just that kind of sort of fruity flavour with the chocolate that I wasn't too sure of in the beginning, but yeah, it's pretty good. Don't know if you can see over there, but Jack is just randomly going up to people who are eating their food at the quick service next door and just roaming around chatting with people. It's crazy. I've just been handed the check, which I'm going to write down the tip stuff in a minute, and I've also been given this Fantasmic ticket. So this ticket shows that I had the dining package here at the Riverbell Terrace, and that I have preferred viewing access for the 10:30 show. My waiter told me that I needed to go to the location half an hour before Fantasmic. I will be going as soon as the earlier Fantasmic finishes, because I want the best seat in the house and I don't mind waiting for it. But now we'll finish this up. I think we're going to do a little bit of shopping. I'm in one of the stores in Frontierland, and they sell shoes here. I had no idea about this. I knew about the socks, the funky socks that they do over here, but not about the shoes. I actually really like those little mini slippers. They're adorable, right? If your feet are hurting, good place to come. They also have a massive selection of caps, which I'm going to have a look at in a minute. And wintry things. I guess it can get cold here. But anyway, they're here. And a decent selection of ears. And actually at sort of, it's 2 o'clock right now, sort of around about 2 o'clock. And this place is completely empty. It also has some really cool stuff around. So this is some kind of music thing. I think if you put a quarter in, oh, I have a quarter. I could put it in it, we could play. Right, I've got one, here we go. It's gonna work. It's at the back of this Frontierland store if you want to see it. Another really cool thing about this store that I noticed is stuff if you look up again. Look up, look up, look up. This thing is pretty tough to miss. It's a yak, right? It's a yak. I don't know so much about these kind of North American animals. I'm pretty sure it's a yak. And up there's sort of like cowboy things. I don't know. And a kayak. There's a kayak on the ceiling as well. I'm pretty sure it's a kayak. It's not a canoe, is it? Anyway, your music machine way at the back over there if you want to put your quarter in and get it to do its thing. We've come to the pin store in Frontierland, and there's a section here called What's New, and there is a cabinet showing the special edition ones at the moment. And look at that Haunted Mansion one. That is pretty cool, right? The clock, love that. And they're showing some of the Kingdom Consoles ones. This one is a Fantasia pin. The book series, which is Wind and the Willows at the moment. I believe Wind and the Willows is having an anniversary at the moment. And Halloween ones, including the Flippy Yzma to the cat one. I might have to get that. It's pretty amazing. That pin store is actually really cool. So it's the biggest one here in Disneyland, I believe, and they have all the special edition stuff. All of it is in there. They actually had some stuff that they sort of brought back or kept on. Usually when I come to Disney parks, I only see the limited edition stuff that's been released very, very recently. But they actually had some stuff that sort of came back or they'd held on to from a few months ago. So if you're looking for old sets, they're in there. They had a couple of Haunted Mansion sets which are beautiful 4-pin sets. They were $100 each, so they stayed over there. I'd love to have bought them. I'd love to. But $100 a piece? Not today. Well, this is interesting. Tomorrowland Entrance is undergoing one hell of a renovation at the moment. Look at this. Oh, guy with a Kingdom Hearts top. Good job. Yeah, so the entrance to Tomorrowland's nothing to look at the moment, I must admit. The reason why we're going over here is we're going to stop into Buzz. I've got a fast pass for that. I actually want to go to Fantasyland, so I think we're going to go in here, become a Space Ranger and then leave. If I become a Space Ranger, that will be something else, because I've not managed to do that yet at this Buzz Lightyear, but I ain't going to pass up the opportunity to try. So in we go, Buzz Lightyear. In this Tomorrowland is the first thing on the left hand side. I know it's crazy in these Disney parks, it moves around everywhere, but it's on the left as soon as you go underneath the sign. So let's go. Right, I'm sitting on the right hand side because apparently that is the easiest thing to do, and we are shooting targets which are lit up. We would prefer to get targets like diamonds and squares, but we'll get some circles if we absolutely have to. Right, I'm gonna try now. I'll put you guys away and I'll see you on the other side. Let us mourn the loss of the old people mover ride here at Disneyland Park. It used to be here. I'll put the time of when it actually closed down below, but this is the old people mover system and they just keep it sort of up, I guess. Where am I going? I have no idea. Decided to go to Fantasyland and spend a little time there because I realised I haven't stepped foot anywhere near that at the moment. It's like one of the pinnacles of things that you do here in Disneyland, almost at Walt Disney World. Seem to be walking through a food establishment though, which I think is not quite right. I think I did pretty well in that Buzz Lightyear run. There was a few lit up triangles which are really good. My top tip for you, in the end room where you're doing a face off with Zurg, turn around and face your back to Zurg. As you're getting towards the end of the room, if you shoot a little sort of circle target on a battery, another monster will pop up and he's got a lit up triangle on him. Oh man, that monster gives you a lot of points. It'll give you a lot of points. So do yourself a favour and let the other people sort out Zurg and go get that triangle. And then, yeah, you'll be not a galactic hero for sure, you'll be a Ranger first class just like I was. That ain't that bad.
Permanezca y manténgase and do watch your children. See you in Wonderland. Hola, para su seguridad.
It was a short 20-minute queue for the best ride in Disneyland. I may be biased because Alice is my fave, but here we go, the Alice in Wonderland ride. Down, down, down.
I fell. Down, down, down.
I'm not sure where I am either. He went this way.
So let the baby stay. We're thinking the roses left.
Shall we play croquet?
Rule 42. The queen always wins.
With their heads!
Ah, we're outside, how lovely. And check out the Matterhorn. Where are we going now? We've already been down a rabbit hole. I think we might be going to see some mad people. We're going to exit out of Alice and just quickly pop into the store here. I believe this is the White Rabbit's house. Look how adorable that is. And oh, we'll get a selfie afterwards. Just over to the right here, we're going to go into the Mad Hatter. This is a great store. We've got loads and loads of hats. Caps over here. Oh, we're going to have a quick look in a minute. I do like a cap. I'm into my caps at the moment. And then a really amazing collection of ears. Oh, even up ears. They're cute, aren't they? Kind of feeling this big bow one at the moment. Not really ears, it's just a giant bow. But Big Bow is very famous in Tokyo Disneyland. They used to do a lot of these. Oh, look at those carpet ones. They're also really cool. When you're in the store, have a look around at the decor. It's pretty cute. There's some nice art on the wall over there. This is giant Who Are You mirror at the back, and every so often, oh, right on cue, the Cheshire Cat will appear inside the mirror. It's so cool. When did these boats get updated? These are nice. Look at this. Plush plastic. Liking that very much. We're on the Small World. I used a fast pass to do this because the line is at 25 minutes. And I am waiting 25 minutes in Small World. We are at the back of the boat. Troublemakers at the back. So we're going to be getting some good shots. I think you always get good shots at the back of the boat. So you can hold the camera nice and high and not get in people's way. Good tip. One of the cool things about this Small World is they have characters in it. Look at there, that's Peter Pan, and floating just behind is Tinkerbell. There's Alice and the White Rabbit. I always said the White Hatter then. Oh, god, this is Cinderella. It took me a while to recognise, but she's got the mice next to her. You've got Pumbaa with Simba. Where's Timon? You see him? I can't see him. Anyway, there's that sexy hippo. Oh yeah. Oh, check this out. That's Jessie. And that's Woody. Amazing. Checking out the cute stuff in the store that you go to when you exit the small world. Love that t-shirt. I conquered it to small world. Brilliant. They also have a 3D sort of diorama thing, which is pretty cute. It gives you instructions on how to make it. And beautiful ornament sets. I actually really like these. They're really cool. I'd decorate a whole tree in them for sure. They're $35 and they are adorable. We're riding Big Thunder Mountain. I managed to steal a fast pass on this on the Disneyland app using Max Pass. It's been so beneficial today. I have got so many fast passes, and I think I actually have another 3 on the app. Star Tours, Matterhorn, and something else I can't remember. Anyway, it's been very, very fruitful and well worth the money. Yeah, we're going to enjoy Big Thunder Mountain. I find this one so different to so many of the others around the world, especially how intimate it is, because this was, I think Big Thunder Mountain was here first, or unless it was at Walt Disney World first. But anyway, this one is sort of packed into quite a small space, and so it feels very close. Like everything feels very close, and it feels very rickety and very runaway. It's awesome. It's really cool. Last time I rode it was at night, so fun to ride it during the day. There is like quite a lot of space here, so a little bit worried I'm gonna be. Yeah. I'm gonna be rocking around a little bit. Here we go. Right, hold on. Look at my little train go! Oh yeah! Woo! Ah! Oh, a little drop. Oh my god. Ah, possums! Oh my god, look, you can see Star Wars out there. Oh, I love that. That is cool. Hello, goat. That goat was holding a piece of dynamite! Ah! Don't trust goats with dynamite. Oh, that doesn't look good. That just doesn't look good. I love going past the little town. It's beautiful. Look at this. A dance hall. You know, a post office. Love it. One thing I really love about this version is how close the queue is to the tracks. It's amazing. Look, the train snakes around the queue so you can see it pull in. It's awesome. This is a really cool ride. This is a really cute area. I'm not too sure if you're going to be able to see it, but Rapunzel's doing a meet and greet over there. And that is a royal hall where you can meet a princess, or 3. I think it's Ariel, Snow White, and a royal friend, whatever a royal friend is. Up here, you've got Rapunzel's tower. Look at that. That's amazing. Try and get a close-up shot of her in a minute. You've got Fairy Tale Treasures over there, which is a shop, and there's a carriage in there, the Cinderella carriage you can take a picture in. Here is the Royal Theatre, and they do sort of retellings of famous stories. So they've got Tangled and Beauty and the Beast there. The custodian is just standing right in front of the sign that they will be telling in comedic form. So I'd like to come back and see the Tangled one. I'm going to see that another day, I think. One more thing I wanted to show you, which is actually really cool. You might have just heard the music for it just a moment ago. But this thing here, there is Clopham's music box, and if you turn the handle you can hear the song from Hunchback of Notre Dame. Cool, right? few other details here. There's a Figaro up there with a bird, I'm guessing also from Pinocchio. That would make sense, right? And there's a Flynn poster in here, which I'll let you go and find. I just want to show you one more cool thing though down here. We have a Flynn poster with a big nose. The one in the place I just showed you had a shorter nose, but here he's got the big nose. That's amazing. Right, I'm walking through the castle for the first time today after popping into that princess area, which is just over there. We're gonna walk through. Oh, it's so cute. I think even I could probably reach up and touch those like bits of the gate that are hanging down. It's awesome. It's so quaint. It's so cute. Oh. And of course, as it's a Sleeping Beauty castle, you hear Sleeping Beauty music around. Because it's such a small castle, there's no restaurant in there, but there is a walkthrough. It's over there, Sleeping Beauty Castle walkthrough. And it tells the story of Sleeping Beauty beautifully with some really nice kind of moving diorama things. I really like it. I'm just gonna take a picture of the outside. We'll do it next time. For now, I need to go to my Matterhorn bobsleds fast pass. There she is. The Matterhorn. Wow, there's a load of crows sitting on it. That's really ominous. I don't know how I feel about that. Let's go ride it anyway. I'm sure it'll be fine. This is crazy. I've just redeemed a fast pass for Matterhorn bobsleds, which is this one up here, this 5 to 6 one. I've then got 5:15 to 6:15 at Star Tours, 5:35 to 6:35 at Buzz, and 6:10 to 7:10 at Haunted Mansion. This is crazy. I am doing so well out of Max Pass today. This might be because I am a single person, so I'm only one guest, but even so, if I was two, I still think I'd be doing pretty well. Maybe not as well, but pretty well. Oh, I haven't been on this in so long. It's been absolutely years. Come on, Yeti, do your worst. I've been on Everest. It can't be worse than that. I'll take that back. Oh my god, that was scary. Evil Yeti! Oh, it's shooting up. Space Mountain! Oh, fact about that later. Let's do some facts now. This track is extremely similar to Space Mountain in Walt Disney World. It was made by the same company. Space Mountain here, though, is different. It was made by a different company. It's very similar to the one in Tokyo Disneyland. So if the Matterhorn bobsleds feels very similar to you to Space Mountain in Walt Disney World, it's because the same company made them. Oh my god. Woo! That doesn't look good. Woo! Ah, I did. What? No, we got that wet. Oh my god, I'm soaking.
You got me wet!
Why not take your tours with Star Tours? Convenient daily departures. Star Tours is not responsible for lost or disturbed luggage with flights, disruptions, and service qualifying period entanglements, video showers.
I got the most amazing cycle in Star Tours. It was so good. It was the one where Kylo Ren tries to stop the ship, and we then go and see the Millennium Falcon being flown by Finn, only to then end up in a sort of like place where smugglers try to pick like bits off of the Star Tours ship, which is awesome, and then eventually going to the Crystal Fox planet and then on to Galaxy's Edge. And it was all I could do to not literally walk off that ride and then walk straight into Galaxy's Edge. I just had this like desire. I got a bit teary halfway through. It was amazing. If you're lucky enough to get that cycle, it's brilliant. It's brilliant, and I think it's one sort of set experience. I think if you, I'm not sure actually with the Star Tours cycles because there's so many different configurations, but I think if you see a bit of that or the start of that, you see that whole sequence all together because it's kind of like the intro to Galaxy's Edge. After that, I popped into Buzz Lightyear to use my fast pass for that. I did not beat my score, not happy about that, and I'm waning a little bit because it's very, very late in the UK about now. It's probably about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. So I went to the Market House, which is on Main Street, and it's a hidden Starbucks, probably not very hidden, but there's a Starbucks inside there. There's also a beautiful library in there as well, really, really beautiful library. I I just picked up a pumpkin spice cold brew foam, pumpkin cold brew foam, I don't know, pumpkin spice cold, anyway, it's a cold brew with pumpkin foam on it and it is delicious. It comes purposely in a sippy cup so you can get that delicious pumpkin foam, because more of the flavour is in the foam than it is in the actual coffee itself. I'm now going to walk through Adventureland over to Haunted Mansion for a fast pass that I got over there, and then I ain't waiting anymore. I'm gonna go and chill out in Galaxy's Edge one more time. So we're making a change of plan. This queue here, all of these people are in the fast pass line for Haunted Mansion. So Haunted Mansion went down earlier, and because of that the fast pass line is astronomical. I think if I stand in it, it's gonna be comparable to me doing the actual queue itself. So we're gonna skip it because we did do it earlier, and we'll be back another time. We'll let those people sort out their fast pass situation. And I'm now gonna walk over to Galaxy's Edge because I know the route now because I took it earlier. To the right of Country Bear Restaurant. Don't actually go into Critter Country. Go to the right of Country Bear Restaurant. I got it. I feel like I said Country Bear Restaurant earlier. Anyway, Hungry Bear Restaurant. There it is there. You might not be able to see it because the lights are quite bright. But we're hanging a right, going where these guys are going. Look, they know where they're going. Perfect. This is the way to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. So here's our ships at dusk. Chilling. I love these bright spotlights. Sorry, they're playing havoc with the camera, but they do make it feel like, you know, like a proper shipyard. I love when we hear stuff from the ships, it's so cool. One other thing I wanted to show you, or let you listen to, is this thing is buzzing like it's receiving stuff. Can you hear that kind of almost annoying buzzing sound? It's like it's just working, receiving transmission. So cool, the detail, you know. It's really cool. I've just noticed there's almost a face in this rock. It's going to be really difficult to see in camera, but I can see 2 eyes and a mouth. That's really creepy. This is the entrance down to the marketplace. If you come, take a look at this rock. Tell me what you think. Do you think there's a face in it? Found some data pads in the Star Wars area, so I'm going to hack a few of them with my app. This one right here, I'm going to try and keep it in shot so you can see what happens, because sometimes they sort of blink a little bit once you interact with them. So I'm going to hack this one here. I'm going to install defense because I'm working for the Resistance. I'll play the game. I can do this. I can do this. Right. Transmitting. What do you think? Do you think the lights like sort of interacted with me because I hacked this thing? I think it did. I think it did. I was just playing the datapad app, hacking all of the panels, and Chewie and Rey came out of nowhere. That's amazing. I love that these 2 cast members are playing this game here. That's awesome. Some kind of weird circular chess game. I still absolutely adore all these clothes. They're still really expensive, so they will stay right there. There is a much more affordable clothing store over here which has kind of Black Spire sort of merchandise. I actually really dig the kids t-shirts. If you're sort of a small to medium, you may fit in the kids larger sizes. In the US they go up pretty big, so you may be lucky to be able to find a kid's size that will fit you. Really nice piece of art. Let's get a good shot of that. Oh yeah, that's cool. I like that. This is the creature store, and there is a few cool things to see in here. First of all, this little smiley dude in there, which looks a little bit deadly. Every so often, you'll see something a little bit special in here. So definitely pop into the store, even if you don't want to buy anything, you'll still find some cool stuff. Yeah, always look up, people, always look up. Look at that, that is adorable. I love that. There's actually like a full-on battle going on up here. Not just with the battle cruisers, but they have TIE fighters that work. And on the other side, there is a pretty epic battle going on between Darth Vader, and that's got to be Obi-Wan Kenobi, right? I'm afraid it doesn't work out so well for one of them. No spoilers, but I can't imagine that there's many people that haven't seen the movies that's watching this. But anyway, no spoilers. Finally in this store, I absolutely love how they've got like the manager working up there. This is a staircase, obviously goes up to his little office. Oh, this is becoming my favorite store actually. I've not spent enough time looking at it. I just looked at the merch, but that is awesome. Such a different feel to Black Spire Outpost at night. I have been here in the dark, but it was 6:30 in the morning. Yeah, this feels a lot different. Very relaxed, nice and cool as well. I am going to attempt to single rider Millennium Falcon again. So I believe to get there we have to go up here. Oh, what a lovely route. Look at that. That's beautiful.
Move your stick to fly right and left. I was just about to say that. Pilot on the right. Pull back on the stick to fly. And push forward to fly down. Train. Flight engineers, fire the harpoons. Now, gunners, shoot the cargo.
Shoot it!
Left pilot, brakes.
Brakes!
That could have been much worse. Fire the missiles at the train. Hurry!
Nice!
Did we make it?
Watch out! The Star Destroyer is collapsing. Yes, Chewie will pilot us in remotely. You retrieve 2 containers of coaxium.
Oh, it's
this
amazing.
Will
It's
greatly
locked
help the
off.
resistance.
Yes!
The First Order and made Chewie proud.
Look at this, guys. Look at this. I can't fit it all in one screen, so I'm gonna have to pan a little bit, and I'm gonna have to pan up so you can see the spires of Black Spire Outpost. Does it not look like we are in a different world? That is so crazy, isn't it? This dark sky, which like sort of is familiar to us, with these blue mountains or blue peaks, that is awesome. Visiting our mate Doc Ondar in his den of antiquities. Check this out. This is one of the stores that you definitely want to look up, especially if you're a Star Wars fan. There is stuff everywhere. If you notice some really cool stuff, let me know. There are helmets, animal skins, stuffed things, various ship parts, and heads mounted on the wall. And if you want to check out lightsaber handles, you should find them down here with all of their character names, I think. In terms of stuff to buy, you have lovely collectibles, a few mugs, full-on outfits. I love that sort of, you know, what is it, the Emperor Palpatine outfit? It is Emperor Palpatine, isn't it? Anyway, and also, well, I mean, when he's, you know, Sith Lord or whatever he is, and then Leia's outfit over there, which is just beautiful. They've got stuff in jars everywhere. There's stuff in jars over here, and there's more stuff in jars down there. Some of it's moving. And then you can buy these crystals over here. I believe they're Kyber. I don't really know, I can't remember. Anyway, you can stick in different gems in them and they will change to different colours.
Welcome! It's time to celebrate the season of tricks and treats! Give the tombstones quick, come out for a second blink. Happy hunt, let's it's our world of Halloween, oh this is Halloween, this is Halloween. Pumpkin scream in the dead of night. Whoa! 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 Cause I'm the boogie boogie man!
little bit since I've spoken to the camera, and I've got so much to tell you guys that I wrote it all down on my phone. First of all, I rode Smuggler's Run quite a number of times. The single rider line was going very, very fast. I think the ride went down at one point, so I approached a single rider line and there was nobody in it. It was extremely bizarre. I actually got to ride Pilot again because the group that I was with didn't want to pilot. They wanted to experience the ride, they just didn't want to pilot. So that was pretty amazing. I also, on the way back from Star Wars, walked back past the Hungry Bear restaurant to come to Fantasmic to line up. And as I passed there, I saw a bunch of people were waiting just by the Hungry Bear restaurant. And the reason why they were waiting is the boat at the end of Fantasmic that has the characters on it goes past Hungry Bear as it leaves. So from the 9:30 show, I waited there and saw the boat go past with all the characters and like sort of waved at them and had like, it's almost like a very small show. It was amazing. Then,
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
After seeing the boat, I then wandered over here by the Rivers of America to find out where I go for my special seating area as part of the dining package that I got for Fantasmic. A cast member told me to go over to, I think, a Harvard cafe or something. Basically, she said the restaurant with the fish in it. And I could line up over there and cast members would then walk us over to where we're sitting. But exactly at that time, the fireworks started. So I stayed here on Rivers of America and watched the fireworks, which were really cool. And very similar to the old Hallowishes in Walt Disney World. So if you miss Hallowishes, this thing here is very similar, but they don't have fireworks in the rounds. Don't get too excited. After that, I did go over to the fish restaurant and showed them my ticket, and they told me to line up in a particular queue. When everybody cleared out of the Fantasmic area, that they then walked us over to this seating area. I did have a spot right up at the front. I gave it up so that I could sit at the back, and the reason is because this is a sloping path, and so at the back I'm a little bit higher than those people at the front, and I don't have the barrier in the way of my view. I'm also hoping that I'm going to be able to stand up at this point because there is nobody behind me. There's just a wall there, so I should be able to stand up and get an amazing shot of Fantasmic. So, as you just heard, somewhere between 10 to 15 minutes to go now, and we'll be seeing this show. I've never seen the brand new Fantasmic before, so I'm super excited. Does this mean we're gonna see Monstro?
We're underway.
Rough seas ahead, Jack.
That's Captain Jack Sparrow.
Jack!
Busy!
You devils! I'll make you regret that!
Oh my god. Whoa, that's bright.
No, you will deal with me.
Whoa!
You may think you're so powerful. Well, this is my dream.
Rapunzel, Eric, Flynn, Snow White and her friends, Aladdin, Jasmine, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, Pluto, Goofy, Minnie, Donald, Chip, Dale, Mary Poppins, Jane, Aurora, Alice, Mad Hatter, White Rabbit, Prince Philip, and the Mice and Cinderella, and then on the top we got Jessie, oh, and the Green Man and Buzz. Absolutely brilliant. Really fantastic show. The Jasmine and Aladdin part, I think, was probably my favourite. They really looked like they were flying. It was awesome. I actually really liked the bit when Genie was interacting with Mickey as well. That was pretty cool. I was wondering though, did we see an orc just then? I thought we were supposed to see a real life dragon. I was promised a real life dragon. And we saw a projection on water. And I almost thought I saw a dragon through the water projection at one point, and then it sort of didn't happen. Sad that we saw an alternate dragon. I'm pretty sure that we did. I can't imagine that was the real dragon. But I do have one day left in the park, so maybe we'll steal over on that day and go see the real dragon. Hey, so I'm back in the hotel room now. I made a beeline for the exit as soon as Fantasmic was done, because I am absolutely shattered. I got here from the UK yesterday, so it's 8 hours ahead in the UK, so it's about the time that I should be waking up. So I'm absolutely crazy tired. It's been an amazing day. I got to see Fantasmic. I got a crazy number of fast passes today. I did most of the best rides. It's crazy. We did so well. Buzz Lightyear, Big Thunder Mountain, Star Tours, all of that stuff on Smuggler's Run. Absolutely phenomenal. And really nice meal. I wouldn't say it's great. I'm gonna say it was a nice meal at Riverbell Terrace, and a fantastic churro this morning. Really, really great. So I want to say thank you so much for coming along with me today. Tomorrow I'm going to be in California Adventure, so I hope you'll come back to the vlog for that. But for now, I'll say thank you so much from a sleepy me here in Los Angeles, or Anaheim in California. Thanks so much, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks everyone. Bye.